Justin Bieber and Kendall Jenner. Two names that never leave the same headline for long. No matter how many times everyone insists it's just friendship. But this week, the whispers are getting louder. A candid night-out photo with Kendall talking animatedly, while Justin looks locked in. An album party where she's orbiting closer than most. A vibe that fans call too familiar to ignore. The internet isn't asking if there's chemistry anymore. It's asking how long it's been there, and why it keeps resurfacing at the most delicate moments in Justin's life. Was it a harmless hangout? A convenient photo op? Or is there a deeper thread connecting these two that keeps tugging the spotlight away from everything else? Music? Marriage? Even brand deals? Tonight, we're not dealing in statements or press releases. We're dealing in patterns, timing, and the kind of body language Hollywood has taught us to read. Because when Kendall shows up, the narrative changes. And right now, the narrative is messy, magnetic, and one rumor away from exploding. Stay till the end, because after Kendall, we're pulling receipts from Justin's past that make this story impossible to dismiss. Start with the picture everyone saw. A low-lit bar where Kendall is mid-story, carving the air with her hands, while Justin leans in wearing that narrowed, watchful look. It's one frozen second, the kind that turns timelines into mood boards and strangers into body language experts. People clock the proximity, they zoom in, replay, and insist the energy reads locked in rather than casual. Then cut to the album celebration. Crowded, glossy, and strangely intimate. Kendall arrives in quiet luxury black, all lines and controlled glow. Justin walks in loud, oversized hoodie, neon edges, a look that says he's not hiding. Side by side, they read like contrast and complement, the visual pairing that launches 1,000 TikToks. Hailey drops a playful comment and the room laughs, but the internet hears subtext, not jokes. That's the thing about Kendall and Justin's orbit. Even still photos feel like cliffhangers. Old sightings get resurfaced, old captions mined, and every new angle is treated like a sequel to a story no one officially wrote. Kendall doesn't have to say a word. Her presence edits the scene. Maybe she's the friend who understands the room. Maybe she's the constant variable fans keep circling in red. What we can say is the timing. Moments like these don't happen in a vacuum. They land on a history. And when the past keeps echoing in the present frame, the question isn't whether people will talk. It's how loud the whispers will get next soon. Because every new Kendall moment lands on a stack of old receipts fans keep in the drawer. Start with the stage affection file. Justin stepping into surprise performances and dialing up the intimacy. Hand kisses, long hugs, the kind of showmanship that blurs rehearsal with real feeling. It's theater, sure, but the internet remembers how quickly performance clips turn into narratives, especially when there's a third name in the triangle. Then, the archives reopen. Screenshots of a 2016 Vogue cover resurface, the one Justin once boosted when Kendall was the moment. Harmless then, nostalgic now, but in rumor logic it reads like foreshadowing. Add the sun-baked pool party years, the shared friend groups, the luxury vacations where proximity did more talking than captions. None of it proves anything. All of it suggests something. A pattern of closeness that never fully closed. Fans splice timelines. A candid here, a repost there, a party entrance that feels like déjà vu. Even Hailey's light, diffusing comments become part of the calculus. Public warmth that says we're fine, while the chorus asks why that reassurance is needed so often. That's how these stories grow. Not from a single smoking gun, but from 100 little sparks arranged in order. So when Kendall reappears, glossy, poised, unbothered, the past doesn't just knock, it moves in. And suddenly, the latest photo isn't just a night out, it's a sequel trailer. The question isn't whether there's history, it's whether history is starting to write itself into the present tense. If the bar photo was a nudge, the album party felt like a shove. West Hollywood, velvet ropes, phones up before the valet shuts the door. Justin walks in neon loud, oversized hoodie, bright accents, spotlight energy. Kendall arrives in quiet, luxury black, camera-proof poise. They don't enter together, but the edits make it feel like gravity is doing introductions for them. Fans claim they noticed a recurring orbit. Kendall within earshot when Justin greets people, a shoulder brush in a narrow corridor, a quick lean-in over the music. Nothing you can quote, everything you can interpret. Rumor math turns proximity into probability. Then comes the placement discourse. Was Kendall closer to the action than most industry friends, or just moving between circles like everyone else? Either way, comment sections cut it like a trailer. Kendall is not background noise in Justin's night. She's part of the soundtrack. Cue the muse theory. Side-by-side clips match Justin vibing to an unreleased hook with Kendall's calm silhouette, and ask if she's the quiet catalyst of this era. Hailey's own appearance, depending on which angle you trust, adds oxygen. Supportive comments in one frame, strategic silence in another. People project what they want to see. Did anything happen? No receipts. But the party delivered what the internet needed: beats, glances, and just enough ambiguity to let a storyline breathe. In Hollywood, certainty is rare. Suggestion is currency. And on this night, suggestion was everywhere. Floating above the baseline, stitched into the edits, daring the next rumor to press upload. This is where the comment section turns into a case file. Fans aren't just reacting to one night, they're stitching together a timeline. First on the board, the public affection pattern. Justin's surprise on-stage moments, lingering hugs, dramatic embraces. That recent hand kiss to a duet partner get treated like exhibits. It's performance, yes, but rumor logic asks, if he's this expressive on stage, what does that say about the energy off it? Especially around Kendall. Next, the archive reels spin. Old pool party photos, shared friend groups, that throwback Vogue moment that Justin once boosted. Each resurfaced post becomes context. None of it proves anything. All of it fuels a narrative of closeness that never fully cooled. Add in the revolving door speculation about who was where, when, a studio visit here, a quiet dinner there, and suddenly minor coincidences look like a constellation. Then come the triangles. Some fans drag in ancient history, Selena-era chatter, Hailey's playful but pointed comments, Kendall's just friends stance, and argue the story has always had three names, even when one is silent. Others push the muse angle. Kendall as the calm silhouette in rooms where Justin's era-defining shifts happen. What keeps the theory alive isn't evidence, it's momentum. Every new sighting reactivates the old ones, every joke in a caption reads like subtext, every denial sounds strategic, and that's the trap of Hollywood rumor cycles. Once a pattern is sketched, the audience starts coloring it in. Maybe it's friendship edited to look like more. Maybe it's more performing as friendship. Either way, the past isn't just background, it's the chorus that makes the latest verse stick. So, where does a story like this go? In rumor world, there are three paths and all of them trend. Path 1, the friendship frame holds. Kendall stays the unbothered constant. Close friend, industry peer, family adjacent. The bar pic becomes a meme, the party clips fade, and the internet moves on to the next shiny thing. It's the cleanest outcome and the most likely in public. But it doesn't stop the cycle. It just pauses it. Path 2, the muse era. Without crossing any lines, Kendall remains a recurring silhouette around Justin's big moments. Studio nights, launch parties, strategic cameos. She doesn't say much, and she doesn't have to. The vibe alone fuels TikTok theories, that she's the calm counterweight to his chaos, the aesthetic that sharpens his edge. No receipts required, just proximity and timing. Path 3, pressure test. The rumor volume puts stress on the marriage narrative. Hailey's playful comments get read as strategy. Any short period of silence becomes a headline. Even benign moves, unfollows, missed events, separate cars, are reframed as signs. The triangle story writes itself, whether or not anyone inside it intended a plot. The truth might be boring, famous friends in overlapping circles. But in a culture primed for cliffhangers, suggestion is currency. If Kendall reappears at one more key moment, another celebration, a studio exit, a courtside cameo, the storyline won't just revive, it'll level up. And that's the real endpoint for now. Not a confession, not a scandal, a sustained question the internet keeps refreshing. Because sometimes the loudest drama isn't what happens, it's what everyone thinks might happen next. At the end of the night, it's simple. We didn't catch a confession, we caught a feeling. Justin Bieber and Kendall Jenner may swear it's friendship, and maybe it is. But in Hollywood, timing is language, silence is punctuation, and proximity is plot. One bar photo, one party orbit, one pattern that refuses to retire. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's the prelude everyone keeps sensing, but no one will say out loud. Either way, the internet has already chosen its genre, slow burn rumor with impossible chemistry and a third act twist. So keep your receipts, keep your alerts on, and tell me in the comments, are we watching a friendship edited for drama or a storyline quietly writing itself in real time?